Hi class, this video is about goal setting skills because in this module you will achieve your learning outcome of demonstrate goal setting skills. A goal is the end towards which effort is directed, or aim. Sometimes you see the words goals and objectives together, but an objective is something that's similar to a goal. Usually the goal is the specific statement representing the overall dream, and the objective is a description of how one is working toward the goal. Goals can be short-term, meaning days, weeks, or months, or long-term, which would be maybe a year or more to achieve. And we've seen these words before, intrinsic or extrinsic, when we covered motivation. But the positive outcome for achieving a goal is a reward, something we receive for achieving that goal. Rewards can be intrinsic, meaning they are usually involving emotions or thoughts, such as a sense of accomplishment or pride. And extrinsic would be external. Those examples might be something like a trophy, a prize, or even a raise at work. Here's a thinking question for you. Which type of reward do you think is actually more powerful, intrinsic or extrinsic, and why? Although there are many types of goal setting models, in our class we use the SMART goal model. And you might have heard of this before. If not, the word SMART has nothing to do with intelligence. It's an acronym. We saw this with our decision-making model using the SMART acronym, and we're using the same acronym here with goal setting. The S stands for specific, which means you know what you want to achieve. The M stands for measurable, which means you can measure the difference between before you achieve the goal and afterward. My tip is to use numbers in your goal statement to make it measurable. Achievable means that you believe you have the skills and abilities, or that you will learn them to be able to complete the tasks for the goal. Your goal needs to be challenging to make you motivated to achieve it, but not unrealistic. You need to know that you already have the skills or plan to learn them to achieve the goal. Relevant means the goal has meaning in your life and relates to your life roles. No one else can write a powerful goal for you. Only you know what would work in your life. Another thinking question for you. What does a relevant goal have to do with the value part of our V times E equals M equation for motivation? And finally, the T in SMART stands for timely, which means your goal has a deadline or date. If we don't have a deadline or date, we may be tempted to procrastinate, or we just may not see the progress, and then we question whether we're actually moving toward the goal. In popular culture, you may have seen some criticisms about goal setting, especially on YouTube, but I believe that the people criticizing goal setting actually just don't know the SMART system or how to write effective goals. People also may have an external locus of control. Remember this term from our motivation chapter? If you have more of an internal locus of control, you believe you control what happens in your life and you are responsible for your actions, which would lead you to believe you can actually achieve a goal. So connecting back to our module on motivation, if you have already determined that you have value for a goal and you have your expectation that you will succeed, then you are ready to write a specific goal statement using the SMART elements. Remember that your goal needs to have all of the SMART elements to be successful. And as Zig Ziglar, a popular motivational speaker, once said, A goal properly set is already halfway reached.